Hi everyone, Vegas film critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the Disney nature film Penguins, starring Steve Adelaide and narrated by Ed Helms. Yes, Steve the Penguin. This is in Disney's revitalization of their nature series. And Disney has a long history of doing true life adventures. That's what the series was called back in the 1950s. The Living Desert. The first one was called Seal Island, and that won the Academy Award for Best Short Subject. And they went on to have many other successful nature films. So it's really cool to see Disney coming back to their roots with their nature series, because they did like the big cats and they did the chimps, and they did so many over the last few years. But now we're going to Antarctica to watch thousands of penguins have almost like a sitcom, well, more like a family drama, because we have Steve. Yes, Steve the Penguin, and I can't remember what kind of penguin he is. He's not an emperor. He's one with an A. Really, it sounds Italian, and so he goes to the breeding grounds here in Antarctica way before the rest of his clan, the rest of his kind, and he shows up among all these emperor penguins. So. And all during all this, it's Ed Helms, from The Hangover. We love him here in Las Vegas. He not only narrates Disney's Penguins, but he becomes the voice of Steve. Yeah, so it's kind of weird that he goes back and forth, describing his plight, to find a mate, to start a family. Yeah, it's a coming-of-age film. Can you believe that? And all of a sudden, he starts talking like Steve, like, hey, where did my friends go? Or where did everybody go? Things like that. So, the movie is really geared towards young children, which is okay, but it may become kind of taxing for the adults. It's only about 70 minutes long, because there's a lot of scenes where the penguins are building their nests and other penguins are stealing the pebbles out of their nest, and it kind of goes back and forth. And after a while, I got snowblind seeing the penguins against all the white background in Antarctica. We go through different seasons, but other than kind of dumbing it down for children, well, I shouldn't say that's the right word, dumbing it down, more like, I just wish it was a little more sophisticated. And there are times where, and I'm not saying it's bad. No, I'm just saying I'm a big true nature adventure guy. I love all these kind of things. I love all those kind of series. This is very specifically towards children. What I think is really cool is it gets kids involved in nature and also maybe conservation. And also, it doesn't mention anything about global warming, but it shows how a lot of the ice is melting up there too. So maybe this is a good movie that the parents can talk to the kids and start them young about treating the earth like dirt is the wrong thing to do. So a crew filmed over 900 days in the Arctic, getting some shots like you've never seen before, including some killer whales, which was really cool. And you get to see all these underwater shots, so you see the penguins look like little torpedoes going through the water. It's really remarkable, it is. And of course, Steve falls in love. We go through the whole mating ritual. Also, they have a little egg, they start a little family, so it's really an amusing 70-minute Disney nature adventure that I think the whole family will enjoy. So make sure you check out Disney's Penguins, and if you can, look at some of their older stuff too. I love Living Desert. It's like one of my all-time favorites. It's really cool. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Make sure you check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Am I on Snapchat? I kind of do Snapchat. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.